Well, this is a familiar spot. I totally didn't need to catch up on smelting nether bricks. Nope, not at all. Welcome to the Copper Age, everybody. I've updated to 1.21.9, which does mean that I don't have my resource packs yet because that hasn't updated, but you know, it's fine. I don't have better clouds. We're just in a sad state. But we have the important things like simply no shading. I'm impressed with how quickly some of these mods are updating. But that's also why I use a very light load of mods so that when things update, we can jump right on in. Meepers, hello! Oh dear. Also, we're not in spoiler. Oh god. We're not in spoiler mode anymore. You guys can see everything that's been done because the video's out, and if you didn't watch the video, well, what are you doing? But we are here in my single player world, ready to play with copper golems, and who knows, maybe we'll get back to the fortress farm, because I clearly haven't done anything with it. I guess the first one, look at my area. I love it. I love how this all feels. It makes me so happy. I love all of the detail. Very excited about this. But the Copper Age is here, and I'm terrible at parkour. I made a couple of trickier for me jumps in that intentionally. Still haven't gotten them down. It's fine. I actually don't know how much copper I have. I should probably check on that. Probably would be helpful for exploring the Copper Age, so I guess we start there. And we keep smelting netherrack while we're at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Copper. Here we go. Oh, I have so much copper. And so much copper. We have plenty of copper, guys. Great news. I guess I'm gonna have to smelt that too. Direwolf, hello! Oh, it's so good to see you. We're exploring the copper update. I'm so excited about this. We're gonna get some copper golems going. Okay, so I've got a decent bit of copper here. Let's grab some oxidized copper and some normal copper. And I definitely want to, let's see, I have ingots in there too. We can put our lightning rods down and watch them oxidize. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about this update, guys. Probably my most favorite things in this update are going to be the oxidized copper rods and the copper chains, also oxidized. I have been very in and out of the updates myself. I get that. Minecraft can get really, really overwhelming. Okay, I assume that the copper aging mechanics are still going to be the same, which means we should find a good spot to set these guys out. Let's see. We go bam, 1, 2, 3, 4, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, bam. Okay, that happened. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, bam. I didn't know they did that when you placed them in that kind of spot, but now we get our lightning rods oxidizing. I'm so excited. Brandy, can we not? I have my office door open for her to go in and out, but she might have to get shut out of the office or into the office. Okay, next thing. I kind of want to get into the chains immediately. Like, I know the golems are, you know, a big, exciting part of all of this, but like, copper chains. Think of the building opportunities. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at all the recipes. We've got the armor, we've got the bars here, which I'm really excited about. Do the bars oxidize? I feel like the bars also oxidize. And then we have the nuggets, which if we make nuggets, we get the chain recipe. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Oh, and we get, ooh, how does this work? We get torches. I forgot about the torches. Right, torches. I'm so excited. Right? The chain is gonna be such an overused building block. I'm so excited for it. Think of the detail. Okay, and here's our copper torch. And I believe if we make more nuggets, then we can make a copper lantern. Oh my god. Think of all the new lighting. Okay, let's place our chains out here. Oh, okay, fine. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. You know what? Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And there. All right. So we let these sit and oxidize for, you know, however long that takes. Let's take a look at the lights. We should find a darker spot. Ooh, all of you ducks are laying. Yay. Oh, that's so exciting. I got to see some chickens the other day. And it made me really happy. I miss having chickens so much. They're so sweet and pretty, and they're just the best. So, little sneak peek at the next upcoming Copper Age video that I've been waiting for, you know, Copper Golems to actually make is we're gonna finally do something with this cave. And we're gonna make it pretty, and we're gonna make it super useful, and put lots of utility in it, and I'm very, very excited about it. Anyways, let's find a spot that's like a little bit darker maybe. Here, we'll take this torch away. Oh, that's such a pretty green color too. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. That's an excellent green for, you know, copper torches. Makes sense. I really like that. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. What about the lantern? And I believe that these have the same light levels as, actually we can check that with Mini HUD because Mini HUD updated. I think they have the same light levels as regular torches and lanterns. That's really pretty. Oh, we're so gonna overuse this. It's really pretty. Like, I don't know. I wasn't There's so much oohing going on. Like, I wasn't entirely sold on all of the things. Like, specifically the lanterns, I wasn't quite sure that I liked how they looked, but now seeing it in game, yeah, I like it. I like how they look. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then, yep, light level 14 for the torches. Awesome! That's really cool. I'm so excited to light up this cave. Coffee, hello! Wait. Coffee, did you get to see the colors? Or do we go back to the colors? I'm gonna place down the colored lights again because, you know, look at that green. Isn't it so pretty? I'm obsessed with this. So much new stuff. It's a new stuff day. It's gonna be great. I love that color of green. So pretty. And then this is the lantern, which looks so much better in person. Yeah. I feel like the videos that I have watched, and again, I haven't even kept up with crazy amounts of the update stuff, but I feel like the videos that I've seen, like the saturation on the colors was slightly different, and I wasn't a huge fan, but absolutely a fan of this now. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like, I'm probably going to finish this stream and immediately start recording the next video because I'm really excited about it and I have been waiting for this update to drop so that I can do it. But for now, we get to learn about the things together. I feel like we should probably do the copper golems in the caves as well, but I want to see if our copper's aging. Anybody aging? Oh, look at that! Oh my god. I'm so excited about this. We are going to have little guys. We'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get to the little guys. What's the other thing that we have? Oh, we have shelves now. We should probably make and look at shelves. I am really excited about them, actually. I think that they're going to be a great, I know, happy birthday, Copper Rods. I think that shelves are actually going to be a great inventory management. Like, I know that everybody was talking about, like, oh, well, actually, I might as well just go sleep in the house. Everybody was talking about, like, oh, these are just going to get used for decoration. Catching up with Hermitcraft now that the season is over is extremely relatable. I get that. See my place. Sorry, I'm really excited about this detail area. Oh, it's your birthday! Happy birthday! Well, I hope the stream is a fun activity to be doing for your birthday. Are you doing anything special? You're just chilling. I'm not a huge birthday person. I don't tend to do stuff on my birthdays. So, like, no judgment if you're not. Okay. What were we going for? Shelves. So, a lot of people were like, oh, they're just going to be decorative. Like, people aren't going to use them for, you know, actual inventory management. Okay. I beg to differ. I will get those parkour jumps down the first time every time. Eventually, someday. Today is not that day. Acquiring more old. That is a mood. Anyways, I think they're going to be a great inventory manager because actually I will illustrate. We're going to learn about these together and then illustrate. So let's see. What do we need to make them? Let's grab planks and slabs, and I have plenty of acacia. I don't know what the recipe is. Shelves? Okay, maybe we need to look up the recipe. Minecraft Wiki. Additions. I already had the Copper Age page open. Whoops. Crafting recipe. Oh, it is. Oh, it's sets of stripped logs. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. Ooh, yeah. Hey, a good meal is a great way to celebrate things, even if you don't have the time or resources to do much more. A good meal is fantastic. I don't understand people who like red velvet, but that's great for you. Like, I'm not a big cake person to begin. Oh, look, the dies changed. I forgot about this. The die shapes changed. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, obviously, some of the shapes needed to change because they were all the same. I don't like that. I don't like the little board at the bottom. Like, it makes everything too samey. Again. Yeah, like, good food is good celebration. That's really all you need. Okay. Stripped logs, that's what we were looking for. I have some spruce logs. Okay. Let's make some spruce shelves. I don't know. Red velvet cake, I don't think I've really had a good red velvet cake that I've actually liked. And it just... Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge cake person. That's not to say that I don't like cake. I've had some very good cakes in my life, and my mom makes the best chocolate cakes. Plural. Oh, look. The chains are oxidizing. And so... Look at the colors. So I have cakes that I like, but in general, cake tends to be a little drier, and I don't like that. And like a lot of cakes are just kind of meh flavor-wise. So if there's a good cake, I will like the cake, but I'm picky about my cakes. I wouldn't say don't like cake. I'm just picky about my cake. Yeah. Okay, so shelves. Actually, I should make another set of shelves as well to illustrate my point. Okay. Doop doop doo. What was I grabbing? There we go. So my wedding cake, my mom made my wedding cake, and it was a chocolate cake recipe that I had discovered several years before. Like she made it for my she made it for my 16th birthday, and the original recipe is like a chocolate lavender cake with Earl Grey. It's an Earl Grey Italian buttercream, I want to say. And it is the most moist and just like delicious chocolate cake. So sometimes she'll just make it without the lavender too. I honestly don't remember if I did the lavender flavoring for my wedding or not, but yeah. Like that is a good cake. Yeah, moist. So many people don't like it. But cake has to be moist, otherwise it's just bleh. Yeah, that is another good point too, Meepers, is like you kind of have to be picky about the chocolate, for example. Okay, speaking of examples, let's slap these guys down on the wall here. There we go. So that's a hotbar slot's worth of stuff, right? So if I'm building a big project like this, where I have probably a decent hotbar slot's worth of stuff for like each thing that I'm doing. So if I were doing my the actual like rocks, building the rocks, if we set up, let's see, what is my gradient? Here we go. Jungle logs, oak wood, birch wood, sandstone. Is that all? Oh, I need the brown mushroom. Okay. What else? We can put our mud in there. Oh, coral, right. That was another one. So, if I have a big project where I use a bunch of blocks for like one specific type of my thing, we place our dripstone there, we place our stuff there and there. Oh, right. We don't even need that many. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's try that again. We go bap, bap. There we go. Oh, I did that wrong. You do have to think about it. You have to organize a little bit. Hoppers are going to make that even easier, I think. So we go coral, we go dripstone, we go packed mud, brown mushroom, jungle, oak, birch, sandstone. So now I have a loadout. Yeah, you can hopper items into the shelves. So if I have a loadout set up on the shelves, and I don't entirely know what the hopper prioritization is. Yeah, so we can play around with that. Absolutely. I don't remember how to actually use them. Let's see. I have the wiki page open, so shelves cannot be moved by pistons. Interesting. We'll get to the redstone eventually. I just want to know when a shelf is powered by redstone, its texture changes. 3 powered shelves. Okay, so you do have to power the shelves to switch them. Awesome sauce. Let's grab some levers. Love a good sweet tooth. I definitely have one myself. It's a problem. We know where to go for our sweets deals. I'm glad that one didn't turn into a chicken. I wouldn't really want a chicken wandering around in there. Oh no! Not responsibility. I hate a bit of responsibility keeping our sweet tooths at bay. Okay, so we power these. Ooh, and it even gives you sound feedback. So then, interacting with a single powered shelf swaps all of its contents into the 3 rightmost slots in the hotbar. Okay, so just hit interact. There it is. Look at that. That's awesome. And now I just have a full loadout for, you know, jumping over and building whatever I'm building. And then maybe I come back and I have another set of items. So if we swap this back, I come back and now I need like my actual train details. Let's sleep out here because I don't want to. Let's see. Do we have string out here? We don't have string out here. That's fine. Whatever. If we want our actual terrain details, what else? What else did I use for this stuff? I don't even remember. Stone buttons. I don't think I have any of those. I used them all. Anyways, I don't necessarily have everything made up right now. But, oh right, the different like dirt types. And we can set these in the item frames, you know? Or not the item frames, the thingies. The thingamabobs. And we make some more levers. Okay, so I went and I did this hotbar slot's worth of stuff. The thingies, the things, the thingies. Yep. Ooh. We should ask Aspen about this hot cocoa tomorrow. And then I've made a bunch of rocks and now I need to add terrain details. There we go. I swap it out. That's a good question. What happens if they blow up? I'm sure we can figure that out responsibly, right? Yes, duck eggs make such good baked goods. Now, one thing that you'll have to do for managing hot bars, I think, for these, is making sure that you actually interact with, especially if you're using hoppers. We'll play with that in a second. But if you're using hoppers, especially, you probably want to swap the inventories into the right places. Duck eggs are fantastic. Also, let's learn what happens if you punch a shelf. Does it drop or does it break? It drops. Amazing. Okay. Responsible boom time. Should have some TNT in here. Yep, alrighty. Okay. Let's grab, like, those. And we'll walk out into the middle of our lake here. Can shelves float? Let's find out. They can. Excellent. So then we'll put a thing in the thing. We'll put a thing there. Oh. Well, that is in the water, I suppose. Let's do this. That way it will actually explode a little bit. Here we go. Okay, it drops the item and the items that were inside it. Very cool. No, that first explosion was blocked up by the water. Yeah, if the thing actually breaks, it drops the things. Yes, grab you a birthday cupcake. Yay for informative booms. Okay, we should play with the hoppers with these guys. Okay, so comparators read the shelves. Item in the right slot emits a redstone power of 1. Item in the middle spot emits a redstone power of 2. Item in the right spot emits a redstone power of 4. And the comparator outputs the total. So, that's really cool. I like that. So if there's 1 in that slot and 1 in that slot, well, then you get a redstone signal of 5. Shelves can be filled automatically by either hoppers or droppers and can remove items. Items from a shelf are added and removed from left to right and will stack stackable items into one slot until that slot is full. Let's pull out the redstone box again. I should stop putting it away. Grab ourselves a hopper. And let's just, like, stick a shelf on the ground there. I love that they also just, like, stand upright. They don't have to be on a wall. I feel like some people probably don't like that, but I like that. So, if we put a variety of copper into here, great, right? Let's take out a little bit of each. So they'll fill up there. I love these. Like, they're so cool. Now, the question is, what happens when we redstone power this? Let's stick items in the thing in a different order. And then we go zoop. Okay. Right, because it transfers our hotbar slots in. So let's move those away. So it just becomes empty. Okay, so it's going to feed in whatever order is in the hopper. So that's a little harder. That's hard to control. Yep, it holds a stack per slot. Yeah, so that's interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that one because it is hard to control what is actually going into each shelf. Which makes it slightly less useful. Yeah, it stacks into the right side first. Which, like, their reasoning for that was, you know, players tend to use the left side of the hotbar for their tools and things, which makes really good sense. Like, I appreciate that logic. I'm glad they thought that through. I'm not sure about the whole hopper thing. Like, if you have a chest of items up here, right? You can make sure you're just putting the 3 in there. The problem is if, for example, you're using, yeah, exactly, unless you're part of the 1% that has them on the opposite side. So if you have like, if you have your items in here, and then you get like a few stacks of oxidized copper, right? Or whatever. You get some of that, and then you have several stacks just like sitting in the hopper. It's gonna be, eventually you're gonna have this filled up with just one of the items. So that's the one issue that I have with it, where it's gonna be a little hard to manage. But I do think in general, if you're someone like me who, you know, puts together this amount of resources for a project that definitely doesn't need that many, you'll probably be fine. That's not even true, because the chest, you're probably going to put things into the... Direwolf, I have news for you. Coffee thumb shifts. Yeah. It's cursed. Anyways, if you have a chest up here, you're probably going to put all of the items that you have in one at a time. So you might put all 3 item types in there, but you're probably going to put, you know, the oak logs first, and then the birch logs, and then the other whatever thing. And so all of the oak logs are going to filter into the hopper first. That's the one thing that I'm not sure about. But if you're just like making loadouts, I think that is useful. And then you can grab other things from chests. So, for example, I need this loadout. Boop. I'm almost out of dripstone. All I need to do is run over and grab a little bit more, and then I'll swap that back in when I need to switch to another loadout. Because that's something you would need to do anyways, right? I cannot fathom thumb shifting either. Coffee's weird. Thumb shifters are weird. How are there more than one of them? This is what I want to know. Coffee has told me about other people that he knows that thumb shift. I don't understand. Why are we thumb shifting? Where did this come from? How is this common? Anyways. I'm generally very excited about these, and fantastic decorative block. I'm sure that there are also people who are going to be coming up with very usable systems for this too. It's just probably not going to be me. Oh god, okay, my inventory's full. Shocker! That was the wrong stack of wood. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. The spectrum of the human experience is truly a beautiful thing. Never thought you'd see that in a discussion about thumb shifting, did you? Okay, my redstone chest really needs to be fully stocked and sorted. I have a gold farm now, I can do that. You can only type with one hand at a time? That does sound painful to watch. Ridiculous. All of you. The lot of you. All of you. Ooh, look, that's a fully oxidized lightning rod. Ooh, is that a fully oxidized chain? Weathered copper chain. Okay, not oxidized, weathered. Let's check the verbiage. Okay, that one's oxidized. All right, I really like this one. There we go. That's a really cool color. I really like that. Mavis Beacon is great. Yes. And yes, taking care of your wrists also. Okay. Did I tell this on stream yet? I don't think I told this on stream yet. So one of my I tend to get a lot of the neurodivergent hypermobile children as students, which I love. However, some of said hypermobile children have very bendy fingers. I don't I am hypermobile. I don't have hypermobile hands, which is really nice. Or at least not crazy hypermobile hands. But so I've never really had to deal with this. But I have students who like they'll play the piano and their finger will like bend backwards. So one of those children got assigned. I had a whole talk with my physical therapist about this. I was like, so what do you recommend for me for these kids? So child went home with the instruction to play with Play-Doh. He was very excited about it. But he goes, oh, I know another way that I can make my fingers stronger. I can take a video game and I can click over and over and over really, really fast. And I'm like, don't do that, buddy. How about no? And then I, of course, explained to him what a repetitive motion injury is. But like that was just hilarious. Like, I can just click on my video games really, really fast. I love this kid. This particular kid just has the most off-the-wall comments. It's great. We can smelt our netherrack again. There we go. Yeah, I would imagine what Direwolf was talking about is just like how to have stable posture in your wrists. Where's my bed? I keep misplacing beds. This has been happening a lot lately. Okay, we ready for the little boys? The little guys? We need little guys. It's time. Little guys time. Okay. We have oxidized copper. Let's put lightning rods away. I'm so excited for using shelves and things. I haven't even thought about what I'm going to use them for, but like obviously shapes, you know. Little guys. We need pumpkins. That's what we need. Guess what? I have so many pumpkins. It's ridiculous, in fact. How many? Oh, I have carved pumpkins even already. I haven't seen the trailer for it. I've seen some of the promo images, and that's about it. There's so much lava in this cave. I need to not have this much lava before I put little guys in here. Let's see. Buckets? Where do I have buckets? Buckets upstairs. I think I'm just gonna need the one. Ouch. Be careful, Meepers. Don't put your wrists out of commission. Okay. I don't know why I left this lava here. Some misguided thought about, well, I gotta leave the cave terrain the way it is. It's gotta be as accurate to the original world as possible. Now, the next question is, where the heck is the actual lava source? There we go. Nice! I'm probably gonna have to light this up again, aren't I? Oh, buddy, you're not looking too hot. We should fix that. There you go. Sometimes the slimes can get to him. I might need to, it might be the ones from the top, but I might need to, like, change a little bit of this area. Might need to be a thing. Okay, how are my light levels? My light levels are fine, actually. Cool. Actually, how are these guys? These guys are barely fine, but they are fine. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Alright. It's time. It's time to get ourselves some little guys. We'll start with some oxidized ones. We should also go grab some wax. Look at the little face! Hi, buddy! Oh, he statued right up! Oh my gosh! Let's put early stage 1 too. Oh, look at you. You're freaking adorable. Oh my god. Yes, Brandy. Hi. Here's the thing. The little guys are not the best item sorting options, but I will wax the poor fella. I just need to go get the wax. But I think they're gonna do more sorting in this world. Like, I am really looking forward to having a blend of, like, slightly more manual, like, less technical sorting, item sorting, and also then, you know, my big bulk sorting type things, too. They're so cute. I love them so much. Let's go get some wax for the poor little fella. Do they burn? I don't think they actually burn. I know that they don't drown. Yeah, just having them around and being a little pieces of life is great. Something that this has taught me is that I parkour really badly on camera right now. Like, it's so, even if I had flashback recording, it's so much more stressful. It's like, oh, there's a camera. Now I'm gonna fail miserably. It is a crime that we can't pet things. Their sounds are great, yes. Just, yes. I'm so happy that we have copper golems now. They're so good. So much honey. Oh, okay. I'm not allowed to have the honey. That one went outside too? Are you kidding me? I do need an automatic bee farm at this point. I'm not even gonna bother going out and grabbing the things. Also, we just gotta stop and appreciate the firefly bushes. And the sounds of the firefly bushes. So good. Absolutely in love. All right. Continuing on. Back to the little guys. Also, guys, I have more or less figured out what I want to do for the panda home. And I'm very excited about it. All right. That water needs to go away too. Hi, little friends. Okay. There you go. Wait, I should have let him age. This guy can age. We'll make another one because we just want all the little buddies of all the little varieties. There we go. Now he's waxed, so he won't age into a statue. Yeah, because you're the cutest. Gotta have the blue guy. It's so good. We wax you too? I love that you can tell that the devs are having fun. Like, yeah, the updates have been a lot more random and, like, less coordinated. They're so cute. But, like, you can tell they're having fun and enjoying the game that they're creating. And it's fantastic. Okay, we do that. We do that, and we do that. And now we have some of every type. Yeah, they're just adding random little things. Okay, here's a question. Ooh, yeah, fresh animations is gonna be great. I'm gonna be a terrible person, and I'm gonna see. Okay. So we can kill them, and they drop copper ingots. I feel really bad. I feel really, really bad. That was terrible. They're so cute. But we had to know. We had to know. Also, I don't think I have the Mob Heads data pack right now because, things and stuff. Vanilla Tweaks things are not updated to 1.21.9. And it sits there and tells me, well, this isn't compatible with sodium. Or whatever. Oh my gosh. I love the little guys. They're so cute. Yeah, the modders, honestly, like, the good news is that because the updates are so small, there's not as many things that they have to, like, actually change. But, dear God, they have to do it very often. Shout out to the people who are so on top of it, though. Like, they really are putting in so much work to be updating so much. They're so cute. Okay, so we don't talk about the murder. Let's get over the murder already. Come on, guys. Okay, now let's go put a chest in there and see what happens, I suppose. Hi, guys. We're actually gonna want a bunch of chests. Because we want to see just how much. Let's see. Let's make a bunch of chests. grabbing this wood. Bamboo is my junk wood now. I have so much bamboo. I am, like, overflowing with bamboo so badly. It's actually really bad. It was slightly traumatizing. I'm so sorry. We had to for science. Okay, so they check like 10 chests at a time or something like that. Or maybe 7. So the question is, like, how much is too much? How many types of items is too many types of items? For... Well, I guess we really want to be checking, like, one of these. Can we put leads on these guys? We do a slight bit of stress testing. You can! Oh my gosh. Alright, come with me, my friends. Where do I have a fence nearby? I have fences over here. Look at them. They're adorable. Listen to their little clanky steps. Oh yeah! How much spoiler do you want? Cause yes, we do have a new ocean water riding mob. Okay, so now what we'll do is we will put one thing there, one thing there. We'll put a thing there, and a thing here. Let's grab just whatever freaking items we happen to have in our inventory. Yeah, the whole Minecraft Live should be out on YouTube, but I think they have a like Mounts of Mayhem video out somewhere as well. Have I put copper in a chest yet? No, I haven't. Okay, so now let's just throw a bunch of stuff in the chest. Let's watch the— oh, look at his excited animation! That was so cute! A little shrug? Oh my god. Interesting. So his pathfinding isn't like... That was the cutest animation. Oh my god. The little sounds. Okay, so this one's in a higher chest. He does have a specific order that he's going in. Like, he keeps repeating the same order. Okay, that's 7 chests that he's checked. Oh, and it was in that one. Excellent. Oh, I put leads in multiple chests. That's fine. Yeah, he keeps going in the same order. I'm curious what the like pathfinding order whatever-ness is for these guys. I love the little excitement-nesses. I would absolutely die for this little guy too. That was so happy and cute. I also yearned to turn my head 360 after looking in chests. You know what? Fair enough. We could all be the cutest little guys. Oh yeah, because they only take 16 at a time. They're just hanging. It's really cute. Yes! I remember this. Oh, we should take them over into the village. He's so happy. I think it would be great if they did have a memory system for like if I've had this item and put it somewhere before, like I remember where the item goes and I will take the next instance of that item back to that same chest. That would be really, really nice. Other than that, and then he goes back to the chest. Okay. Now we go back. It's gonna go that, and then that, and then that, and then that. Which is a really interesting, like, prioritization order. Okay, he went to that one next last time, I think. So that's 7. Okay, he keeps looking. 8. Okay, he found the things. Or it was empty, I think. I'm gonna go grab some of my sorting items, actually. To stick in the chests that, you know. Okay. So he's looking for the spot again. We're going to stick that there, and that there, and that there. That doesn't need sorting items. There we go. So that's the next chest he prioritizes. Where does he go next? So that's 10 that he's looked in. And now he's wandering a little bit, not looking. Okay. So now he's looked through all of the lower 2 sets of chests. Is he going to go for the higher chests? Okay, he's going back to chests that he's already checked. Interesting. Okay. I did confuse this little copper brain. Oh, where's he going? He's just wandering. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking very much it does have little space for brain cells. Let's go back. I'm gonna hang out on the wiki again. So they're supposed to look higher, I believe. But he's only going up 2 chests. So the copper golem can remember up to 10 copper chests. Visits the nearest chest or trapped chest. Cannot add items to a chest. It can remember up to 10 chests. It forgets which chest it's visited after 7 seconds. Forgets all the chests that it's previously visited when it successfully deposits an item. And they search for chests and copper chests in a 65 by 17 by 65 area. So very large area. It doesn't necessarily say how high it can reach, which is interesting. But so I guess the next test would be if we took away all but like, because he's got what, the copper blocks, which are up there. So let's start taking away all but like those 9 chests on the end. Also, they ignore items that are on the ground, which is pretty cool, I think. Now let's watch and see, like, what he does from there. Now he's in forgetting stage. No thoughts. We're experimenting. We'll see how high it reaches first before we give him step stools. We could totally do a cute little... Oh, going over to this chest. We could totally do a cute little steppy stooly system for them. Oh, he's heading for those chests next. So they don't reach for the higher ones. Interesting. So 2 high seems to be about all we get with these guys. They're so cute. Ooh, that's a good question. I would imagine they do drop the item when they turn into a statue. I don't have anything in the slime chest, oddly enough. This slime chunk doesn't get a ton of action. Oh, he found an empty chest to put things in. Didn't he? Which empty chest? There we go. Okay, buddy boy. So that answers the question of how high they can go. We could absolutely do steppy stool systems, so we can try that next, I think. He's so excited. What do we use for a steppy stool? Because obviously we gotta do something cute. He is! So for example, if we used a little stair system or something. I wonder if they take fall damage. Now, the other question is, can he reach? Okay, interesting. Go around, buddy. Brain cells. He's never done anything wrong in his life. No, Brandy. Okay, so you would probably... No. Stop. You would probably only want to even use one height. I wonder if you do something like this, if he can still kind of like reach. So let's try this. Well, obviously he can get to that one easy. The cute little noises. Yeah, I wonder if a slab would work. I wonder if that gets him high enough. Let's try it. Actually, let's watch what he does first. So his pattern changed when we added these guys. So instead of going down the row, he's now moving up. They're so cute. Is that where that goes? Okay, fair enough. He's such a cute little guy. Also, I believe that they can't. Let's open this really quick because I believe that they can't interact with chests that a player is interacting with. Yeah, see, he stands and waits. Huh. It's the little like head juts forward moment of nope. Okay, so now he can reach the higher ones. Okay, so he didn't look in the ones that were just like fully behind the block. Let's grab slabs. Little noises. Yeah, he really is. Such good little animations. Like, absolutely a walking lesson in animation. Yeah, the little shrugs. Okay, so he's reaching those chests. Awesome. Oh, wow, look at that, buddy. Let's remove these again and see if he reaches up. Ooh, he can't reach it. He's trying, but he can't actually reach it. Huh, that's interesting. I wonder if we did something like this, then. Like, the way he holds it in front of him. Excuse me, little buddy. Yeah, go looking elsewhere. Ah! We broke the copper golem! Let me try that. Oh! The little jumpy jump. He was so close. Can you pathfind to it, buddy? Yeah, see, once he's up on the block, he's fine. He just doesn't pathfind. He doesn't pathfind up the block. That's interesting. I wonder if we took top slabs and did top slabs, can he? Okay, he's reaching through. He's reaching through to the ones that are underneath when he's up on the slabs. Gotta love the parental instincts. So yeah, he's gonna go to the outside when he can. There we go. He jumps up. Ooh, this might not be a terrible system then. If you like, even if you're like embedding a set of chests in the floor. So kind of what I'm thinking with these guys is bye-bye slime. So kind of what I'm thinking with these guys is, you know, you set up a room with the different wood types. And you have a, you know, you have your chests with the different elements for each wood type. And then you have a little room for another general type of block, for example. Boy. In a really deep Kratos voice that I definitely can't do at all. Oh, he can't find a box for that because I destroyed the box that had those. See, now the next thing is what do they do if they know that there are chests around them, but they're restricted to an area and they can't actually access? This storage system drives me nuts, by the way. I am so ready to get rid of it and do something better. Okay, little buddy stashed those somewhere. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Should have grabbed more fences. This is fine. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Is it line of sight? Is it being able to pathfind to the chest, etc.? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Coffee. They could definitely do great with like farm and inventories, especially because like, well, you're just getting one item type. Okay. Put some more items. Now we know that there aren't fences anywhere in here, right? So let's see what happens if he gets an item type. The way he looks at me to wait for me to get out of his chest. So let's see what he does when there's not a spot for the item type. Whap! Digga digga digga! Uh-huh, exactly. Excuse me, do you mind? So he's pathfinding, but he's not necessarily pathfinding anywhere particular. Oh, he could technically walk up over this chest, huh? Let's move that over one. Oh! Oh, interesting! So it just became the oxidization of the other chest. Huh, that's odd. I don't think I like that very much. I don't like them stacking like that. Huh. So he still has the rockets. He's still looking around. So he's just kind of stuck now at this point, which isn't great. If it cannot add items to the chest, it will do this. Yeah, it doesn't really say it. Yeah, well, so they were both waxed. But yeah, I don't like that they combine into like, yeah, they were both already waxed. So like we can't really tell that, but yeah, it's really annoying. I don't care for that. Okay, well, in conclusion, there's good things and bad things in this update. Also, we can right-click him, and he'll give us the item. He'll drop it on the ground. So you would have to be careful to make sure that you had slots for all of the items that you want sorted. And you would have to make sure. I'm sure that there are people who have made decent sorting systems with it. I know Rapscallion has a video on it that I want to go watch and just haven't yet. So I'll probably watch that before I actually like build storage system for them. But we've learned some interesting things. Yeah, you would have to be really careful about like what do you put in a chest for them to sort, because if they get something that they can't sort, then they're just gonna hang on to it forever and ever and ever and ever. And that's not great. Ooh, Mumbo has some videos too. I should watch those. Yes, we did learn that he is very cute. A very cute little bean. Speaking of very cute little beans, we'll let him sort his little sorting heart's contentness. Those were English words. Okay. I need to take that back. Is there anything else I need to take back? Probably my leads. Those would be a good thing to take. Those were in a couple of chests. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so now let's get these other little guys. Let's take them to the village and see if we get poppies for them. Look at their little faces. I love that their eyes also match the brightness of like the copper bulbs of that age. That's really cool. It's an excellent detail. Okay. How do we do this? Nope, okay. Zip! Oh my gosh. Y'all are too adorable. Alright, let's see if we can't push them up the bubble column. Come on. Come on, little guys. You can do it. I believe in you. Zoop. Come on. Come on. It doesn't help that they're wandering on their own. Zoop, zoop. Nope. Okay. What if I just go up the bubble column? Oh, okay. That kind of worked. There we go. Hi, buddies. It worked out all right, actually. Don't fall down the drop hole. Thank you. Redstone video is great for background noise. Fair enough, I guess. Hey, little guys. I love that they have a little bit more actual, like, intelligence than some of the other mobs. They're like, okay, we're following you, so we're gonna walk up the blocks. Come on, my dudes. There you go. To the village! They also don't pathfind over blocks that hurt them, which, like, most mobs don't do that, but I believe that they don't take fall damage because I think I remember reading that they don't take fall damage, but they won't, like, willingly walk off a drop that would hurt them if they did take fall damage. Or something like that. Don't get stuck, buddy. There you go. The true question, can they parkour? Don't think they can do that. Yeah, they're looking around. They're out. They're having a day. They're having a time. They're little beans, and it's really cute. Come on, guys. This way. We're going to go meet some friends. Okay, probably bring myself through first. Get them in the doorway, and then... Aw, man. Come on. There we go. Alright. One of the interesting things is that the copper golems, or the copper chests, you can't get more copper chests without making more copper golems, which is really interesting. Like, that's a lot of mobs if you want to, like, you know, big clunky meets little clunkies, yep. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of you little guys and bring you into this pen. There we go. They make such cute little noises. Okay. And now how the heck am I getting out of here? So we'll see if that guy gets a flower. We'll just kind of leave him there. Like, I don't, like, the interaction isn't super common, I think. We could also have pushed them into the thing with the iron golems in the cave, I suppose. Do they have little faces on the back of them? It kind of looks like an iron golem type face. Or I suppose their face type face. They have little faces. Let's drag you over to meet a new friend somewhere too. We've got these guys that are stuck in these fences, and they just have... We don't talk about these guys. Third time. Okay. Oh, that is entirely open. The heck? I'm just gonna drop my butt in there. Alright, hang out with those friends. Such silly little guys. He's a little stuck. They're not, like, super interacting otherwise, which is interesting. Ooh, it does kind of look like a Pokeball. Iron golems are too busy staring at me. These guys haven't made friends either. At this point, it's just a race. Who gets given poppies first? Yeah, it is random. It is a rare-ish interaction. So, you know, eventually they'll get poppies. We could even go put the guy who's in the cave in like the fence with the slime farm golems. Oh, hello there. Where'd you spawn in? Gorgeous thing. Ugh, you poor guy. You keep getting beat up. Oh, come on. He's trying. Okay. Let's... Hey, little buddy, come with me. That slime really is fighting for his life. I know, glow squid are fantastic. They're so cool. Actually, I'm just like walk you right across the fences. And can you fall in? Come on, buddy. Yeah, the hitboxes are colliding. I didn't know hitboxes collided like that. Well, that's not gonna work out so well. Ugh. Hmm. Well, interesting. Off he goes back to his copper boxes. Okay, well, we have the cutest new mob to hit the game. We have a few of them. Yeah, probably so they don't get stuck so easily. But sometimes you want them to be stuck. And then that doesn't work out quite so well for you. Anyways, we've learned some fun things with these new little guys, and I have a whole... I'm like sitting here itching to get working on like an actual like system for them. But do we want to go back and work on the fortress farm a little bit? Cause I won't lie, I could really use coal and beacons right about now. I've been in a coal and beacon deficit for quite a while. I desperately need those. Okay. Most of the stuff is still just out there at the site. I'm gonna put spruce shelves for the moment. I feel like that's as good a spot as any for them. I am very in love with this update. It's a good update. Okay. More nether bricks. And we can move this in there too. Awesome sauce. Alright. To hell! Let's go! Oh man, look at all these pretty colors. Okay, that looks like the fully oxidized ones. Oh, I'm so happy about all these details! Okay, I gotta pull up my coordinates really quick. I should probably have them labeled in my notes at this point, but no. Okay, I do have them labeled. Never mind. I'm not as dumb as I thought. More cyan for coffee. Ew. So one of the things we're gonna make sure we do is we're going to light the place up so that we get less spawns. Okay. Northeast. We are heading to... Not there. The heck? What route do I usually take? Oh, maybe I do take this route. I don't know. Oh. This isn't quite the route that I normally take. There we go. This feels more familiar. Let's see. 1800 is our X coordinate. Yeah. There's so many fortresses. That's my last rocket. Oh, there's a little happy guest. Should we rescue him or leave him? I'm never sure if I should... I'm never sure... Space, hello! I'm never sure if I should, you know, remove the thing for the environment, from the environment, or if I should rescue him. You know? Oh, there's another guy down there. We should rescue them, you're right. Gotta rescue the babies. Okay. Where the heck? How dare? Oh, yep, there we go. There's our blazes spawn in already. So that's lovely. Yep. That's an Engie gas, or Engie dude. So I didn't realize that blazes also, like, oh god. They also pack aggro. I need to not be catching on fire. That is what I need to not be doing. Oh. He just despawned in front of our face. Well, that was convenient. What? for goodness sake. Okay. Let's get this set down. Oh my gosh. Go away, dude. There we go. Alright. We're gonna light things up to begin with. They spawn at light level 11 or higher. So we need to be pretty torch spammy. Basically where we see 9 is the next spot. Cool. Whew. And then I believe we'll only get magma cubes spawning at these light levels. I believe. Awesome. Well, that will keep us a little... yeah, that is the mini HUD mod. That shows the light levels. And a lot of other stuff. The bounding box, the nether bounding box is on right now. Which... maybe not the best choice, but you know, it's fine. I would rather have it off, but I'm not going to stand still long enough to do that, you know? Coffee, back! Hello, back. Oh, God. Why? Let's break line of sight and hope he goes away. Oh, great. Aghast. He's not going away. There we go. I really want to go get that blaze rod, but also I just want to get this done so that I don't have to, you know, keep standing in fortress mob areas. You know? There we go. Okay. Food is a great idea. Y'all should eat and hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate. I should hydrate. Wait, if I stand in the mod menu, that technically is going to pause the game. I can, right? Oh, I don't have the mod menu right now because that's not updated to 1.21.9. Oh no! Ah! Don't do that! Sheesh! Darn ghasts. Okay, what did they blow up? Hot dog sounds lovely. No, let me go to 10. There we go. Awesome sauce. I hope it wasn't the cheese that made you sick either. Like, regardless of, you know, the fact that you're eating the cheese again, like, that's just sad if cheese makes you sick. Oh boy. I'm gonna need so many more nether bricks. Oh, that fire sound sounded like another blaze. Listen. You lactose intolerance people eating cheese. Like, on the one hand, I get it, and on the other hand, I'm like, guys, don't make it worse. Don't make it worse for yourself. Life's hard enough as it is. But then again, cheese helps with life being hard enough as it is. So... yeah, we're going full torch spam. I don't care. Ooh. Yeah. I always said that, like, dairy was the one food I could never give up, and then I was forced to go on a, like... well, I was forced to go on one of those, like, low irritant diets or whatever. And it was not a good time. Do not recommend. There. Heck, if I see an 11, I place torch. No blazes allowed. Never give up dairy. Lack of toes, be darned. Oh, sounded like there might be a blaze down there. No, thank you. Need more torches. All the fire crackling sounds are jump scaring me so bad. Puns are great. I'm not a huge pun fan, but I can appreciate a good pun. No blazes allowed. Yeah, the nether brick noises are great. There's so much good sound design in this game. The copper golems being a prime example. I'm gonna need more nether brick, aren't I? Oh my god, am I out? Man, we've only done half the platform. I'm gonna have to go... I'm going to have to go tear down a piece of the fortress, aren't I? The very thing we tried to avoid. I don't like destruction. Don't be sorry. We gotta make sure our dried guests are safe and happy in their cozy ender chest. I have so many different spots in the world I need to put guests. Nope, that's an 11 spot. Not allowed. This is feeling very early Minecraft. So close. I do just need a super smelter, which is, yeah. Which is what part of the plan for the cave is there's gonna be a super smelter in there. I'm very excited for it because obviously I very much need it. And like, yeah, I have so much netherrack, especially from, you know, digging the tunnels. The transportation tunnels. It's ridiculous. Okay. That should do this side. Cool. Now, I have not built portals in the overworld to connect to this. So that's fine and great, and I don't need to worry about some of his, like, portal breaking things. Or, like, his portal setup. Let's pull up the thing.
It's time for HT.
Oh dear. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure at this point we more or less do adding the portals. Okay, he has a whole section on how to avoid the mobs. Okay, yeah, so let's set up our actual obsidian portals while we wait for the things to smelt. How many tall? Looks like 3 tall. And then... Yeah, I saw the 11. It's on the obsidian, though. So 11 is the forbidden number. What was I coming over to grab? These guys. 11 is the forbidden number. Now, the 11 on the obsidian is actually okay, because they're only going to spawn on the nether brick. So that's the good news. I hear a magma cube. Three should absolutely be tall enough. Go there. probably those guys. That area of the fortress. God! So rude. Why is 7 a scary number of all of the numbers to be scary? Boop, boop. Okay. No spawning allowed. Zoom. Okay, awesome. Gotta check these. I'm gonna have to go smelt more nether bricks. Somewhere. This is so annoying. Go. Because 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. The dad jokes strike again. Okay, do I have any sort of fuel? I do not have any sort of fuel. This is a problem. See, this is why we need this farm, because I need a solid source. I need a solid source of coal. Oh my gosh. Direwolf. I don't know. I don't know. Center point of the farm I have marked down, which means I do know my portal coordinates. I'm kind of thinking we just go ahead and 8 is scarier because it never ends. That's a good argument. Okay, so we have a problem. We need to get dogs out here. And obviously, we can just bring 2 dogs and breed the rest up. However, we need to get them out here. And, like, I'm not sure how to do that. So let's figure that out together. And go smelt some netherrack elsewhere. And if anyone has suggestions, I would love to hear them. Okay. Southwest, out this way. Yeah. Yeah. I could go through the portal. Okay. That doesn't mean we'll have to turn off the portal at some point. That's the only thing. Which, like, we can do. It's fine. Let's check and make sure there's no 11s. Yeah, can't have those. Forbidden. Not allowed. Etc. Okay, whatever. I should have bones in here, yeah? I do not. Oh. Do I have bones anywhere? Nope. Okay. Well, let's go back and get ourselves some bones first. Picking up pizza for dinner does sound great. We go through this. Right. We're starting to learn our route a little bit. we go through here. Yeah. And across the fortress. Okay, that doesn't feel quite right. Uh-huh. Yep, yep. Okay, there we go. So many fortresses. And now we have the eternal problem of where's my tunnels? This looks like my tunnels could be here. Yeah! Oh, that went so much faster! Okay. We're gonna grab bones. We're gonna grab more fuel for smelting. That's what we're gonna do. Bones and fuel, bones and fuel, bones and fuel. Dogs would love a big block of bone, wouldn't they? Brandy has some, like, giant, like, cross sections of a femur. She does enjoy those. Of a giant critter's femur, like a cow. Okay, we'll take 2 stacks of charcoal with us, because why not? Also can go in there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It would be great for Nomenon for the doggos. Where do my bones live? I don't remember. I have them. Oh, right. Bulk storage. I'm just dumb. That is a valid time to be lazy and order food. We also want some zombie flesh for breeding them. There we go. All right. Let's try this. What time of night is it? Okay. Yeah, so by the time I go through the portal, the sun should be coming up. Excellent. Everybody needs a lazy day. I gotta remember that this giant lava fall there is kind of my marker. Oh, for goodness sake. That's so very dramatic of you. Ah! Which I guess is on brand, but you know. Here we go. I think it's mildly hilarious that we passed 3 fortresses on our way. Whoo, boy! Is it through here? No. Ah! I went the wrong way for a second. And now we're in the wrong place. Okay, okay, there's the fortress. So we should be... There we go. Alrighty. Yay! Look at us. We're getting better at things. Now let's just hope it doesn't put us under an ocean in a cave. Okay, put us right next to the ocean. And it's still nighttime. Dang, we made quick time in the nether there. Why do I still hear fire? Oh, there's lava. Yeah, that checks out. I wonder if leaf litter burns. Okay, yeah, there's multiple wolf locations here. Multiple of them. Look at that. Ooh. God, the lag. Alright, doggos! Nope, that's a cow. Gosh darn it. And chimkins. Dogs? Ooh, are those doggos? Those might be doggos. Those are not doggos. The heck? That's so rude. Chase down the doggos and make them love me. Yes. Exactly. Alright, well, let's follow the snowy area. I don't think they're in the plains at all. We don't get dogs in the plains, but we might find some more taigas that dogs will be in, like that. Ooh, village. I love these villages so much. Are those mountain goats? What the heck? Ridiculous. This is a grove, isn't it? Wait, this is a grove! It just says Minecraft Overworld. Why doesn't it tell me the... Why doesn't it tell me the biome? What's the biome? Like, obviously it's a grove, but like... Let's see if we find a grove doggo. Ooh, there's a husky doggo. A roof, he says. Hi. No, no, no. There we go. Excellent. Doggo number 1. Ah! Oh no! Oh no. That's not good. Okay. Time to gather buckets of snow. Oops! Well, that happened. We're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing went wrong. Hi, buddy. That is such an interesting bork. Doggos. Doggo. I'm gonna fly around a little bit, see if we spot any doggos. Oh, there's a doggo. There we go. Excellent. Oh, you know what? Let's grab... Oh my gosh, leave the sheeps alone. He is so angry. They have so many voices. so much voice. Little doggo much voice. Anybody else? Ah! There's so much personalities. Okay, let's see if we find another doggo. We still have hitboxes on? Yeah. Ooh, maybe we find another doggo over in here. Doggos? Are these doggos? No, these are sheepsos. And cowsos. And foxos! I want to find another grove doggo. I do not see another grove doggo. Were there any other doggos around? Okay, here we go. Hi, guys. Hello, little guy. There we go. Ruff! Oh my god, I love all their voices. It's so cute. Let's see if we can kind of land here-ish. Safely. Okay. Get our dogs to teleport to us now. There we go. There we go. All four. Excellent. I would really, really, really like to know what our biomes are. Ooh, is that a real igloo? Not a village igloo? It is. Oh, that's awesome. People are yelling at me. My Chinese zodiac haven't the foggiest. Ooh, there's a giant taiga thing there-ish too. So many colors of doggos. Oh, well, I don't mind taking leaf litter that popped off where it was on the ground. Don't mind if I do at all. Okay, everybody, time to come through the portal. Run towards me. Yep. Look at you guys. Oh my gosh. Such good little doggos. Let's hope they don't get burned alive. You know, we should probably do... We're going to do the breeding operation on the other side, actually. For my own sanity. We'll take these with us. Alright, everyone. Back through the portal. Yep. Right back through. Back through. Come on. Walk your butts through. Oh, gosh. Is it just one left? I think we might just have the one guy left. Alright, come on, buddy. There you go. Alright, everyone. Let's take our butts a little ways away from the lava. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination or something like that. They have such weird voices. I love it. Yes, you do have weird voices. All right, let's put those weird voices to good use. Bam and bam and bam. That's little babies. We need 12 wolves. Coffee, the answer to that was haven't the foggiest. All right, everybody should probably actually stick in the same area and sit their butts when they're not being bred so that we're not wandering off. Sit your butts! There we go. There we go. All right. And now we wait for them to grow up. So what are other people's zodiacs? Because I've been very focused on, you know, gaming. They have so many voices. I haven't actually learned about dog personalities too much. There's so many woofs. I love all the different woofs. Let's learn about doggos while we wait to sleep. They're so funny. Whoa. Okay. Behavior, maybe? Movement, teleportation, taming, health, and feeding, wolf armor, breeding. Okay. It's not under those. I thought there was a whole thing of personality, like, separately. Wolf cannot be tamed if it's hostile. Teleportation. Baby wolves. Tamed wolves. Drops? No. Spawning. Okay, we get color variants. Sound variants. Okay, wolves have 7 sound variants. Big, classic, cute, puglin. What does that mean? Angry, grumpy, and sad. These variants are meant to reflect a wolf's personality, but have no effect on the wolf's behavior. Wolf sounds are assigned independently of biome. Wolves will make the sounds associated with their variant when they make bark, pant, whine, growl, death, or hurt sounds. Unrelated color variant. Angry sound variant is unrelated to the angry wolf stage. Interesting. So, there's a footnote about personality. Testing new exciting features. Another page. This is in the spawn egg, like, wolf variant sounds. Now they're getting their own audio personalities. So personalities are just their sound personality. Interesting. Okay. Very cool. I like that. A very weird doggo noise, huh? Hey, adults. Where are you going? What the heck? Okay, we're not quite ready. Cool. Sit your butts down. Sit them down. Sit your butts. Silly beans. Yeah, I love that too. Different sounds. I wonder if the personalities are also like breedable traits, or are they independent of genetics? I love the big woofs. Oh, Brandy has left me. I was gonna talk to her about the big woofs. Oh, here she is. Hi. Do you make big woofs? Yeah, do you make big woofs? Yeah, you get very big dog woofs. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Oh, sweet kisses. Sweet kisses, yeah. You silly goose. Here's the brandies. Yeah. My favorite thing with Brandy is when she is wagging her tail and it's whapping you because she has a very floofy tail. And it's just this wispy, floofy whap whap. And it's really cute. Oh. Okay. Make children. Sheesh. Okay. Sitting butts. Oh. Buff! Do you hear that? Buff! Okay, so now we have what? 8? Awesome. Only need 4 more. So my partner was out of town for a week and he got back yesterday. And of course, Brandy missed him, right? And we were just kind of like laying across the bed, you know, widthwise, chins on our elbows on the edge of the bed, that kind of thing, talking after he got home. And Brandy jumps up and lays down next to me. And she does the same thing where she puts her paws on the edge of the bed and she puts her chin on her paws, but then her tail was just like whapping my back constantly. It was so cute. Your dog has a crybaby. Oh dear. Is there a baby in the mix that's making big woof sounds? You're just a big woof. We have multiple big woofers. Yeah! There's so many noises. F! They say. F! I love it. I love the voices. So many doggo voices. So many personalities. Oh! Why do you make that sound? so many voices, so many sounds. I love it. Oh my gosh, does he do the thing where he drops the ball like 5 feet away and then sits there and stares at you? And then if you walk towards it, he lunges for it. Oh my gosh. I had Brandy out at the dog park the other day, and she has a frisbee that she chases. And she does that with me every time. Oh, he cries about it. Oh my gosh. Brandy doesn't make noise when she's trying to get attention. She sits and she stares at you, and it is the most intense stare. And she's got, you know, the really long snoot with the really black nose, and you just get this like triangle of black dots just staring at you. And she'd like drop the frisbee like 5 feet away and then just sit and stare. And then this little corgi comes to the park. He was 2 years old. He was adorable. Oh my gosh. He was the politest little gentleman. And he had a ball. And he started bringing me his ball. So I was like tag teaming, throwing the frisbee for Brandy and then throwing the ball for the little corgi. And he would always just bring the ball right to me. So nice and polite. And then Brandy's dropping the frisbee like 5 feet away and staring. And I'm like, you should learn from this little guy. This little guy knows what's up. Okay, how are we doing on the... No, okay. Oh, they say. I know, right? Brandy's generally a pretty polite dog, other than being loud. She does not get that I can't grab the frisbee when it's 5 feet away. She's very good at, like, she'll grab it again if you tell her to, but then she'll just like still drop it there instead of bringing it to you. And I'm like, how can such a smart dog also be so dumb? F. Nope. Okay. He cries instead. Oh my gosh. What silly, silly little things. Silly little critters. The little cry is, yeah, it's kind of sad. There you go. Have children. Sit your butts, children. Yeah. Everybody sit. Okay, we need 2 more, I think. If that pizza is doom, it was worth it. Well, I'm glad it was worth it. He launches the ball forward with his paw. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. They say. That's such a sad little noise. Ruff, ruff. Okay. I would like to let these guys grow up. Oh no, Space. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry you're dealing with sleep attacks. That's not fun. Oh, oh, they say. So the question is, do we take them into the Nether and let them grow up, like, in their spots? Or do we stay out here and let them grow up? We could potentially feed them a little bit. That's true, yeah. Fall asleep to the soothing sound of my voice or something. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. So many woofs. The soothing sound of the woofs. So many little barks. They do. They sound so cute. I love them. Your head looked very big there, kiddo. Thought that was a full-grown dog for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yep. We just need 2 more. Excellent. They really did do it again. They really do have just absolutely gigantic heads. You know, we do need to build this side of the portal as well. That is a thing that we need to do. We could totally do that while we let the doggos grow up on this side. That's what we'll do. Okay. Let's find the spot in the video where we do that part. Oh my gosh. Has YouTube gotten, like, way more ads recently for anybody else? It's been way more ads and, like, ads that I hate. Ads for stuff that I'm not interested in extremely, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna run through and I'm gonna run through and check our portal's center coordinate really quick. And then we can build the up in the sky portal. Let's pull up my notes. I mean, I do the same, but not on mobile. Or kids' toys and cruises when you can't swim and don't want kids. That's hilarious. Okay, wait. Can I not see the block I'm targeting? What the heck? I don't understand what's happening with the F3 screen. It's fine. Fine. Here we go. Center is 1808 and negative 783. There we go. Awesome sauce. PC is definitely easier. Also, there's the whole thing with like YouTube not like recording views from PC that have ad block. Like, yeah, never doubt company greed. That is true. Like, I don't know. YouTube is bad. Yeah, I know that there's ways to not do it on, not see them on mobile. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's really interesting because I don't know if any of you know the whole like YouTube blocking. I know Coffee has talked about this. I know we've talked about it with Coffee. Is YouTube is like not reporting views that come from devices, browsers with ad block. My views like dropped to about 25 to 30% of their my normal set of views right there at that date that everybody's dropped. And it's actually really, like, that's devastating for a small channel. Like, large channels can kind of, yeah, YouTube is absolutely screwing over creators. Like, large channels can recover from that. I'm not sure mine is gonna. If I'm being perfectly honest. Make children. Also make children. Another little white baby. Oh, look at all the doggos. Okay. Now we do math. If center is, oh, I should probably actually go get the materials as well. We desperately need a good YouTube alternative. Like, I would make one if I could, you know. I'm definitely at that point. Okay, 1808 divided by 8 is 226. Wait, no, it's not divided by 8, it's times 8. Gosh darn it. 14,000? That's how many blocks out we are. 14,464. And what's the other one? 783. 3 times 8 is negative 6,000. 264. Does that approximately match our coordinates? Yes, it does. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. Like, the hard part is finding something, or is something that can afford to host that much, you know? And does, like, no one actually uses Vimeo. That's essentially where, like, churches upload videos of their church services. And that's about it. Like, people are specifically going there if there's a video on there that they want to see, you know? Okay. Now, how far up in the air do we need this to be? That's the next question. All right. Which is around 200-ish? Yeah. Okay. Let's find coordinates. 14,464. Interesting. That portal put us... Oh, it's probably over the ocean, that's why. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go sleep. Exactly. Yeah, like... A large creator could migrate to Vimeo or whatever, right? Without too much consequence, because people would go and watch them because they have somebody to go and watch. We don't get that. We don't get that option. Because if I have 30 people who are watching my videos and I move to Vimeo, I might continue to get 30 people watching my videos, you know? It's a good time. Don't ask me to do social media. Ever. Okay. Where are we going? 14. 464. Okay. Definitely over the ocean. We need positive. Wait, that's negative X. I need positive X and let's see, negative 264. Nope, no. This way. What the heck? Okay, so it is on the land. Portals don't match up super well, is what I've learned in my life. 14,464. Because, like... This is the coordinate that math gives me. Which I guess makes sense because we are at ×8. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Yeah, exactly, Coffee. Like, it would affect large creators. It wouldn't be absolutely devastating for them, but it would still absolutely affect them if they moved. Because only the dedicated fan base would come with. Yay, capitalism. In conclusion. Okay. I love, one of the things I love about like following an ENX04 tutorial is everything is thought through. Like how you place your scaffolding is freaking thought through. Always just disappointed, yeah. It's to be expected. I might need more scaffolding. I need obsidian, that's what I need. Before we start stacking blocks. Ooh, let's smelt some more nether bricks. Everyone says. This isn't gonna be close to enough nether bricks. That's fine. I wasn't invested in it anyways. Why is that a fully leather-clad skeleton? There we go. Not fully leather-clad anymore, are you, buddy? Or something. Okay, we're gonna actually take these boxes with us. Instead of just piecemealing. We're just gonna take them with us. You do feel a burn in your soul drinking Coke. That is very true. There's so much lava here. Building things, especially like farms and stuff on stream, is always interesting because it's like, man, I could knock this out in an hour, hour and a half if I were just doing it on my own. I won't lie, I genuinely like the burn your soul at every sip thing. Like, I'm not a soda person. I don't really drink much else other than tea and water, but yeah. The burn in your soul is fun every once in a while. You're absolutely distracting, which is fun. And I don't know, makes the whole farming thing very fun. Okay. This seems like approximately the correct level for it. Okay. So we want this going east to west, I think. Yeah. You know what? We'll just do obsidian in the corners too. Why not? 2, 3, and bap. There we go. Excellent. Ooh, okay. Coffee has mentioned something that I don't know about, so I'm going to ask about it, of course. What's guarana? I've not heard of this. Okay. And I, while you type out your response, I'm going to keep building. Okay. We bridge out to the north. Or something. Bridge out to the north over 11 blocks. I may have had an adult beverages and parkour night the other night. It was a good time. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And an obsidian at the end, he said? Which is another portal. I like doing portal-based farms. I didn't get to do much of those on servers. Oh, it's got to be one Y level higher. Okay. Right, that makes sense. Ooh. I would ask you to describe the fruit, but honestly, that sounds like a difficult thing to do. But that sounds really cool. I think one of the reasons I enjoy Coke is that I tend to not care for fruity flavors in whatever stuff. And Coke is not fruity. Get that so it's easy to pull down later. And we go sleep. Doggos! Look at them, they're all starting to grow up. Excellent. Ooh. So cola flavor is very like herbal. It's so, you know, still plant-based flavor-wise, but not fruit. I want to say it's sarsaparilla, but sarsaparilla is root beer. You know, the root of root beer. Disturbing is what it is. But I feel like sarsaparilla might have also been a base of Coke. I don't know. Like a lot of oh no, I don't have enough rockets. Gosh darn it. A lot of soda flavors like came from attempts at cough syrups and stuff like that. Ah, one higher. That's fine. Sarsaparilla is a very fun word. No, okay. That's fine. I'll just lose more of my scaffolding blocks. That's not a problem. And if you can't serve in the army, the Marines definitely won't take you. All right. Back up into the sky we go. Sauce. 2, 3. And then up 1. So I think we're going to end up putting slabs here, probably, would be my guess. Let's find out. Oh, we put some sides on it. Fair enough. Oh, yep. Okay. We put blocks there. Oh, no. And we put a gate here. I wonder what that's about. And there we go. And slabs there, yep. And where do we put the blocks on the top? Okay. Just, okay. Military advertising is really weird. It's like we literally want you to come die for us. It's so much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do I need to do anything else with these? Ooh. Cobwebs. Where do I have cobwebs? There we go. So in front of this portal, we put some cobwebs, which improves rates a little bit, apparently. And we light the portals. And we'll go back through the portals eventually, but oh no. There we go. Excellent. And then we're gonna break this portal here, I think. We're going to break that portal after putting the doggos through it. You know what? We're going to unlight those portals really quick so that there's no extra connections. Our dogs can't teleport through into the sky and fall to their deaths. We don't do that here. Has back. Awesome sauce. Alrighty. Looks like everybody's all grown up. Amazing. Roof, roof. Oh. Oh, very dramatic. Very on brand. That at your... Okay. I'm gonna leave those burning while we process our doggos. Let's see. What has lots of space in it? This has lots of space in it. Amazing. Okay, guys. Everybody come with me. The whole pack. Is that everybody? Oh. Oh, this is gonna be exciting. The doggos yearn for charred bones. So the doggos... they don't actually do much. They literally just sit there, and then the skeletons run away from them. That's what the doggos are about. Alright, everybody. There they go. That's so many doggos through the portal. Ugh. One more doggo through the portal. Come on, buddy. Come on, there you go. Excellent. Everybody's through the portal. Very good. You know what? No, I can't break this one yet. It is a spooky, scary grill. I probably shouldn't have taken them through to the nether yet, but that's fine. I'll juke our butts over here. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Everybody sit down in a pile. Yep. Because I do have some building to do. Still. Doggos! Bring your little butts over here. Thank you. You too, little buddy. Awesome. There we go. Okay. So, the next thing is placing lots and lots and lots of slabs. We're just gonna kill it in the face. There we go. Yes, go get your nap. I'm glad you were able to hang out. It's been a bit since you were able to hang. So I'm glad you were able to make it today. All right. So we do slabs there. And then we put slabs at every other spot. So here's the thing. The dogs won't actively attack the guys if they're sitting down, which means that the guys are just going to run. They're just going to run away from them. Oh, no, you don't. I do think I need to put... Okay, that guy is floating away. I have doggos. Yeah, we're gonna juke up here. didn't drop a tear. Never mind. Sadness. Oh no. Not magma cubes. Those aren't allowed to spawn. Like... I didn't like the sad doggo sounds. Okay. That's one of the reasons the slabs are every other, is so we don't get those guys. And the slabs also make nice little aisles that everybody gets pushed through. Okay. I should just keep my flint and steel on me right now since we're working with portals. Okay, there we go. The Nether is very much not a doggo safe place. Once they're sitting on their things, they'll be fine. But until then, which is why I probably should have left them in the overworld until I was closer to done. I need to look at the math for where the doggos go again. So close. I'm really nervous about those skellies down there and just all the nether mobs down there, but like, you know. Like, I know they can't get up to me, otherwise they would have already. Oh my god, really? Don't hit my dogs. Don't hit my dogs. Don't hit. He's gonna hit my dogs. Oh. Are my dogs okay? Okay, one of them got hit, I think. And that was the one that teleported. Where'd he go? Where'd... Okay, there you are. Hi, baby. Oh, okay. Oh. Don't hurt my dogs! Yeah, I could build a house around them. It still could get exploded, but that would at least, like... actually, we're going to pause the game really quick, and I'm gonna look at the maths. Yeah, they do need protection. We're gonna look at the maths for where they go. Sure. Oh my god. The ads are constant. We're pretty close to just needing nether bricks at this point, which is pretty cool. Okay. So... they are at... 8th one is where the wolf goes. Okay. So. Did I bring carpets with me? Yes, I did bring a carpet. Excellent. Cool. We're gonna run over here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Jeez Louise! Go away. That's why we can't have nice things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. That is a doggo station. Okay. And then we need to... Okay. So that's 8 of them in the middle. Okay. Okay. So then we also put one. Is it at the very, very end one? Okay. So they go on this block. Excellent. Cool. And then we do that in the middle. We get this block. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Oh my god. Don't you even. Not allowed. And then it's this third one. We go boop and boop. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And boop. Amazing. All right. So these are where our dogs go. Hey, doggos. Oh, okay, that's something I need to be aware of, is that I can't... Oh my gosh. Okay, come here, buddy. Come over here with me. Okay, sit. For some reason, I don't like this design all that much. If you go up, like, if you try to go up a half slab from a, block that isn't full pixels high, like Soul Sand, it, like, you can't actually go up the half slab, which is really annoying. Thane! I'm probably getting close to stream being done. We've been going for 3 hours. I'm glad you stopped in. Have you been playing much Minecraft lately, Fane? Because Aspen was learning about, or was teaching Fane about Minecraft. Okay, and then they have to be fully centered in the block. Yep, okay. Or not centered, but not hanging over the edge. Okay, and we just boop you right there. And you should be good. And that way, they can't get bumped off by anybody or anything. Okay. On to the next. Ooh. Exact overlapping. Nice. Aspen won't tell you their schedule? Aspen's been real busy, I feel like. They're working. Isn't adulting great? It's so hard to schedule things and do things for fun when you're an adult. So many doggo noises. Roof. I love when you have the hitboxes on and you can see them looking at you. It's really cute. Woo! No sliding off the edge, buddy. It is the day for streaming, apparently. Ooh. How did your building go? Did you build something cute? All right. Buddy cannot be bumped. Excellent. Look at that. Ooh, an actual viewer is always nice. Barf! Why did they start saying barf for their noises? What the heck? Kind of messed up, actually. Alright, buddy boy. All the way through. Yep. Whoop! Sorry, buddy. Come on. Oh no, not the kitchen. That's unfortunate. It knows what it did. Thank you for that, Meepers. And bap. Okay. Dark brown should not be difficult. That is fair. Also, my condolences to the Sims player for EA getting bought out. that is gonna be fun for you. Yeah, that is surprising, Coffee. I don't enjoy, like, a lot of Sims type games. It's kind of for me. So I don't really pay attention to it, but that is in fact surprising to learn. Okay. Buddy boy is in a good spot. Yeah, I've picked that up. I don't know how, I don't know why or how. Like, I don't follow Sims players, but I got like a random person's community post on YouTube in my feed about it, and I was like, yeah, that I hadn't even thought about that, because like my household knows EA for, you know, like Titanfall and the Jedi Survivor games and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, The Sims might be the biggest... The Sims people might be the biggest community impacted by this, actually. Yeah, that would do it. Me purse. Ooh. Coffee's almost available. It's almost time to play fun games with coffee. Really hope there's not a blaze down there right now. They'd really not like that. It's actually insane how much money you can spend on The Sims. Like, that's ridiculous. Almost free from your cage employment. Yep. Yep. I feel that. Okay, we check him from the other side. He looks good. Excellent. A not bumpable doggo. A roof! Okay, I need you over here, away from the fire, and towards the place where you can actually get pushed up onto the block. Why? Why am I pushing dogs? Long story short, we're building a farm for the mobs that you find on the nether fortresses, and the dogs are here to scare skeletons so that they run into the portals. And it's just easier to push them into the right spot than try and finagle them otherwise. So we push dogs today. It is for peer pressure, exactly. Meepers knows what's up. Tuesday! Hello! Minecraft indeed. Thanks for the resub. Why don't I hear... Do you guys hear the alert sounds? Because I feel like I haven't heard alert sounds in a hot minute. My corner image did get updated. I'm so glad somebody noticed. Yeah, she has the updated skin. Oh no, I hear a blaze. I hear a blaze. That's not good. Be very... As if me stopping talking will somehow not attract the blaze's attention. Okay. Oops. That looks good. Okay. Buddy's good. Okay. We have successfully made half a farm. Now we need to do the stuff above the roof. It didn't ding. Okay. That's not great. We don't like that. We could start putting things on the other side as well. I was wondering if somebody would notice the skin change. I literally put her in there like 5 minutes before stream. You got a farmer ad or a gamer ad. Wow, chat is moving quickly. It is the day for weird ads. Yep. Okay. Let's start putting some of these nether bricks in. Obviously, we're gonna need a lot more than what there is here. But we can at least start slapping it down. Ah, come on. There we go. No brandy. Go. Anti-oat milk ads? Amazing. That's hilarious. Like, dumb, but hilarious. $11 is the forbidden number. I know that I left an 11 there, but we'll get it on the next pass. Oat milk is delicious. Oat milk is easily the best non-dairy milk. Go. We're not even gonna get this side of the thing filled in, are we? With the nether bricks that we have, I'm gonna have to go back and smelt more. Because the rest of my netherrack is all back at the nether hub. I should probably make a nether road out here, huh? That is definitely something I'm gonna have to do, which we can also do on stream maybe if other Minecraft things don't take over our lives for a little while. Other obsessions. There we go. Go. 11 is forbidden. Okay, I think we got them all. Okay, well. I don't know why I left the things smelting on the other side. It would have made more sense to bring them through onto this side. But you know what? I never said that I made sense. Or made sensible decisions. Boof! Says Doggo. Uh-huh. Let's sleep through the ding-dang night. Okay, well, we will remove the coal from here. How about that? And let it burn out while we go back and relight. Oh, I need obsidian. I have obsidian in my brown box. Go. Now, one thing we're gonna have to do. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that, Tuesday. Most non-dairy milks in the US are owned by the dairy industry. Huh. That's wild. Okay, so those are lit, which means those are the portals that we're going to use from here on out. Because we just go down, we break this guy, which does mean we're gonna have to make sure that our dogs don't teleport. And you bet your butt I'm going to take obsidian, the obsidian with me, the free obsidian. You get American political ads, Fane? What the heck? That's wild. Brandies. The Brandy gives kisses. Our politics have got to be our biggest export. That is very true. Huh, coffee. The internet is very, very, very biased towards America. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's... Ooh. We'll just walk through these, it's fine. It's fine. Oh yay, tourism ads. Those are fun. Honestly, some of the least obnoxious ads, if we're really being honest, though. Okay. We bat those down. And choop, and choop, and choop, and choop. Okay. We can get a tiny bit more nether bricks here. Am I missing any? Oh, there's a few. We can smelt this up too. I hear ghast. Where's the ghast? It's probably about time to fly back and gather up more netherrack. We can take this box with us. Honestly, we can take both of those boxes with us. Okay. You know what I'm probably going to do? Is I'm probably just going to, like, unlight one of the portals and push the doggos all the way through. Because I like having control over things. Okay. No 11s allowed. They could get blown up, yes. Fortunately, I'm not usually going to be standing around the farm to be targeted. I'm going to be safe and above the nether roof. I would really like to get this area of the farm done before... Yeah. I want to get these... I wanted to get this part of the farm done before we actually got, like, had to fly back and go do the above the nether roof stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, have a lovely supper, Fane. And yes, we will absolutely. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm glad your stream went well, too. Enjoy your sustenance, yes. We're really piecemealing these bits of spawn platform, aren't we? Dang. That was nothing. I get ads for things that I was talking about randomly in the kitchen. It's a good time. That's not YouTube ads, though. They're not spying quite that much, I don't think. That's just Google ads. You get a lot of pizza ads? That's amazing. It's so creepy. I hate it. The Borky dogs. They go ooh woof. Mark it to me before I have an opinion. You know what? That's valid. Like that's the thing. It's like ads don't do anything for me. Because like if I want the thing, I'm gonna go research the thing and figure out like what I should get, and I'm going to make my like decision based on that. If I don't want the thing, no amount of advertising is going to convince me otherwise. You get curious about names for stories and then get pregnancy test ads? That's amazing. Oh my gosh. I love how all the heads just tilt in unison. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, like there's very little point to advertising. The only thing that gives me an opinion on a thing is what like people who've actually used it say about it, you know? It really is. Treat for me? Tuesday, feel that. Like, ugh. Ow. Those guys. They're gonna go through my portal, aren't they? And this is why we put these down, so that those guys don't freaking spawn. Okay. I am gonna have one extra nether brick, aren't I? And I'll take that back with me. We will leave this box of stuff. That box doesn't have stuff that I need in it other than torches. But those can come back with the netherrack. Actually, what I really want to bring back from this is the soul sand. So we'll just put that in here. That's what we'll do. Okay. Very close to that being done. I don't want to bother with the magma cubes though, so like we'll let it smelt out and then we'll go back. And that's probably where I'll call it. And I'll toss in the actual redstone in a little bit. Okay. We stick that in there. And this is the box we're bringing back with us, as well as these guys. Okay. Back home we go. I have 45 rockets. That should get me home, right? I believe, do we fly through here? Ish. Maybe? That doesn't feel quite right. There's another fortress we have to pass. I think it was like right over there. Like, I have a route now, I just don't know it super well. This feels like where we fly through. Yep, there's the fortress. Woo! Okay. That's not usually where I fly through that fortress. It's fine! It's fine, everything was fine. Angry gasp noises. Oh gosh. Okay, where do I go from here? I don't remember. Do I go more this way? No, I don't. I go more this way. We go through the Soul Sand Valley again. Somehow. This doesn't feel super correct either. Oh, there we go. No, that's not. That. Ah! How did I manage to get lost again? The heck? Man. We had it once. I don't think that's the correct lava flow. I don't know, maybe it is? Yeah, this is our spot. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm just a little dumb. That's fine. It happens. The ease of buying things, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly one of the reasons why you shouldn't have payment information saved on your phone. Like, that... Listen, at that point, that's kind of on the parent. Because that's not very common sense. Okay. Let's grab as much netherrack as we can possibly carry, which isn't all that much, but hey. Ugh. Someday, we will actually make some good pathing up to that portal. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so safe, and it's gonna be so easy to get down to our main area. Today is not that day. Yes, that is also true, Coffee. Yeah. Don't we love living in a predatory capitalist society? All right. And back to the netherrack smelting we go. Soon, we will have plenty of coal for this. And we won't have to worry about it anymore. Okay. I don't remember if I have spots, what I have spots in my storage system, or my bulk storage for. I think it's probably just the soul sand itself. Maybe? Dude, don't get me started on kids putting their personal... I do have both. Putting their personal information on cards. That's the scariest thing. Why? Like, Yeah, exactly. Don't use your real name. Don't, like... It's so scary. Why do we not have, you know, internet safety education anymore? Gosh. We really do. Okay, we put the heads in here. Do-do-do-do-do. I can put the bones in their storage. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary that kids are just like, oh yeah, like you have to put all your personal info in your cards and stuff, and it's just right, right, space. It's like, yeah, no child of mine will have free range of on the internet, you know. Right? Like, I don't know. The main reason like I feel comfortable talking about the fact that I'm from Alaska is because I don't freaking live there anymore, you know? And I would love to move back, and it is a big part of like me as a person, but like I don't know that I would talk about it if, you know, I still lived there. It's not like it's a large place population-wise. Yeah, it's scary. It's so scary. Tears and mutton and pool. Yeah. It's not just like a, oh, kids are being dumb thing. It's full on a peer pressure thing. Like, ooh. Not great. Anyways, bring back internet safety-ness. Okay. We can put those in there. We can put that in there. And that. And the ghast head. I love that we got a ghast head. Makes me very happy. I don't know. My storage is overflowing. I wonder. Ooh, let's learn something with the golems, the copper golems, because I wonder if they differentiate between the types of heads. I doubt it because they don't differentiate between the types of potions in boxes. Hi, buddy. How are you, little guy? Okay, so let's put like some of those in there. And everything else has stuff in it, right? Okay. Hey, little buddy. You're so cute. Yeah. The I'm 12 YouTube comments. I can't handle the excited animations and they find the things in chests. That's true, Coffee. I never got to like be in any of the kids' spaces, online spaces. It's so happy. Ugh. Can you imagine being young and just having TikTok Like, oh, no. Oh, I forgot to turn on Minecraft music. We've just been playing silent this whole time. We're gonna turn it on for our last little bit here while we watch this guy do his cute little things. So now he has a different head. Let's see if he puts it in the same chest. Because this could be great for me. Okay, yep, he doesn't differentiate between anything on the heads either, which would make sense because like renamed items don't matter, things like that. Yeah, same Meepers, not a TikTok person at all. That's like actually awful coffee. Ugh, I can't even imagine. Like, on the one hand, I feel like kids are doing better at this point. Like, I don't know. Like, I teach kids from a very conservative, Christian, evangelical world. And they are so much more, like, self-aware than I was when I was growing up in that world. And, like, mentally healthy and stuff like that. That's enough, Brandy. But at the same time, like, yeah, they have so much more, access to things that aren't great for them via the internet. They have a lot of access to things that are kind of cool. Like, I don't know, my high schoolers are very aware of like world issues and stuff like that, and generally are like, I don't know, one of them is like super anti-AI, you know, that kind of thing. And they're like listening to other people's experiences and like sitting there and weighing lots of pieces of information and kind of figuring out the world for themselves. Space is over here feeling kind of sleepy, and then all of a sudden, Brandy! And at the same time, it's like, oof. Do we really want you to be exposed to everything all the time on the internet? Yeah. Anyways, we've learned that this little guy can sort my heads for me, which is amazing. I'm excited to start using these little dudes. Which means I gotta kick you all out so I can start working on a video. This is a good stream. I might finish the Fortress Farm off camera because, yeah, we might be doing something new next week. Not entirely sure. More on that later next week. I know, I don't want to kick you. We're having great conversations and stuff. So like, come back next time for more great conversation. My voice is tired. And boy, oh boy, do I want to start working on this project. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so happy to have these little guys in the game finally. I've been waiting for, yeah, the Minecraft streams really always end on good conversations, and I have to be like, man, we're having such a good conversation, but I'm tired. You need to go. I don't know if anybody else is streaming. Let me throw up the BRB screen. And take a little look and see if anybody else is streaming. No. Okay. I think Fane was the other person streaming today, and they're already done. All right. Well, Ooh, we should try and see if our little guys ever got a flower in all of our... Okay, yeah. I don't think, like, Min's not showing us streaming anymore. So, yeah, they must have finished. Let's see if our little golems got flowers yet. That guy didn't. What about that guy? No, he did not either. They're so cute. I love them so much. I'm so excited. Yeah, well, we had a long stream today, too. Ooh, how are we feeling about Season 10 ending? Well, I'm excited because that means Hungry Hermits. That means I get to go play Hungry Hermits. Very excited for Season 11. It was a little shorter than Season 9, which is like when I started encountering Minecraft at all. Like, I started watching Hermitcraft when I basically started playing. But it was so long. And so I kind of, like, expected Season 10 to be that long, even though, like, that's not historically how Hermitcraft has gone. Yeah. I'm definitely excited for what comes next. Yeah, I went back. I think I've watched all of Grian's seasons of Hermitcraft, and I've watched a few other people's older seasons, like Ethos season 7. You got into it after it ended? Well, that's kind of perfect timing. You get to binge a season, and then once you've binged the season, the next season is starting. I've been a tiny bit burnt out on watching Minecraft, which is interesting because I feel like a lot of people burn out watching and playing Minecraft at the same time. I definitely haven't burned out on playing Minecraft. There's times when I don't have enough energy to play, because, you know, it's a game that takes a lot of brain power and a lot of energy, but I've kind of been burned out on watching Minecraft this summer-ish. So I hope that once Season 11 hits, I will also, like, feel like watching Minecraft again. I'm excited for that. Season 7 was a good one. You watch more than you play, but yeah, no, that's fair. Like, the watching burnout is real. Yeah, Pearl and Gem joined in Season 8. Anyways, I really gotta kick you guys out. I got things to do. And cool caves to build. Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll be doing this next week. We'll see. And if we do the fun thing, no more distracting. I gotta go. I gotta do things. I gotta stop talking quite as much. I will probably say, like, on YouTube, if we do the fun new thing next week. And if not, I'll see you here next week. And of course, we have Phasmo tomorrow and other things happening. I don't know. We might play more Among Us. That's not super scheduled at the moment. We're just trying to find times that work for people. So I will see you all around this week, next week, all the good things. But it is time. It is time to say goodbye to the cute little copper golems and go play with them yourselves. Alright. I will see you all next week. Bye!